Oh, how are you? How are you today?
Fine.
Very good, very good. Good to see you. Good evening. Licenciada Beatriz, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, everybody. Fatima, Isabel, Mary, Sandra, hello. Good evening. Gabriel, good to see you.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, good. Are you ready to start today?
Yes.
Very good. So we are going to start our session today with some review of the lessons, of the previous lessons, and some advice that I can give you to improve your English. We are going to improve our lessons. We are going to review. Vamos a repasar un poco también lo que tengamos que hacer, lo que tenemos tanto en plataforma como en nuestras lecciones de apoyo. First, do you have any questions? Okay, so from here, de aquí entonces empezamos con nuestra presentación de ahora. Si siguen habiendo preguntas, por favor levanten la mano o griten o exclamen o avísenme que necesitan repetir algo o que reiteremos algo, por favor. Okay, so now I'm going to share my presentation from here. Good. Look, we use the simple past tense to express an activity completed in the past. Significa que el simple past es algo que se completó en el pasado. For example, today is now, yesterday, ayer. Lo más común que podemos utilizar es yesterday, ayer, y hablar sobre lo que hemos hecho, lo que hicimos ayer. ¿Ok? Good. Look. Very good. Now, here you have one thing. Están todos en mi pantalla, ¿verdad? Accidentalmente dejé de compartir. Yes? Am I okay?
Sí, vemos la pantalla, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, les busco y tal vez voy a cortar el video si es necesario. He went to school. He went to school. Uy, para muchos será que es went. He went to school. So I am going to say in English, in the present. He goes. He goes to school is in the present. He goes to school every day. In the past, he went to school. Okay? So that is the past of go. Let's continue. He went to school. Now, look. He did not go to the park. Obviously, we use an auxiliary in the past. The auxiliary of the past is did. And the negative is did not. And the sentence goes, did not go. ¿Por qué no digo he did not went? Porque obvio, ya estoy utilizando el did. Cuando uso el did, el verbo va a ser el de siempre, el normal, el presente, el infinitivo que decimos. Okay, he didn't go to the park. No olviden eso. No hay he didn't went. Okay, tampoco hay he does not went. No, no hay. El does or do are for the present. Do y does son presente. Did es pasado. No se preocupen, vamos a seguir repasando esto. Okay, go. Did he go to the park? Again. Again, we have did in the question. Do you remember in the previous lessons, we said that we use the auxiliary do and the does for the present for questions, for negatives, and for short answers. Do you remember? It's similar. In the past, we use did for questions, for negatives, and for short answers. Consequently, if I say, for example, in the present, Do you speak English? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Does he speak English? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. In the past is, did you go yesterday? Huh? Did you go to the park? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did he go to the park? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. And that's all. Do, does, present. Did, for everybody, is past. So here you have clear examples for the past. Now let's move. Look at this picture. In this picture, we have another thing. He swam. He swam. Negative, he didn't swim. He didn't swim. Question, did he swim? Yes, he did. Or no, he didn't. Did he swim? Yes, he did. Where? Porque ya hemos vencido esto de what, where, when, why, how. Si tienen preguntas al respecto, repetimos, pero tendríamos que saber a estas alturas where, when, why, who, what, etc. So in this case, we have where, donde. Where did he swim? And the answer will be he swam in Calacoto. He swam in Los Yungas. Okay, so this is a presentation only. This is a presentation of the past. Let's continue working with the next graphics. Now look, they went to school. In the plural is similar. They went to school. Ellos fueron al colegio. They didn't go to school. Did they go to school? ¿Fueron al colegio? Okay, so this is plural form. Now look at this. What did they do yesterday? What did they do yesterday? They ate an ice cream. They ate some ice cream. Consequently, here we have the past form of the verb eat. The past of eat is ate. They ate ice cream. Tomaron helado. They ate ice cream. So for the past, this is important to remember that the keywords are keywords, las palabras claves. Para hablar sobre el pasado, well, they are yesterday. You can repeat, huh? Repeat, yesterday, ayer, yesterday. You can say ayer por la noche, yesterday night. Ayer por la tarde, yesterday afternoon. Ayer en la mañana, yesterday morning, etc. You can make a combination, arrange a combination of yesterday and other words, of course. Last week, la semana pasada, last week. So last is for last week. Last Friday, el viernes pasado. Last February, el febrero pasado, etc., etc. With last, pasado, like day, month, etc. Last night, anoche, anoche. Now, another important expression for the past is this, ago. Ago is very important because it concentrates a lot of information here. Hace. 2 days ago, hace 2 días. 3 years ago, hace 3 años. Be careful. Traten de usar la combinación que tienen acá y cambiar solamente las palabras que se pueden cambiar. Last week, last summer, last year. 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 years ago, 2 months ago, etc. No combinen last con ago. No es posible. Last and ago. 2 days ago, enough. On Saturday. On Saturday, on Sunday, on Monday, etc., etc., with the days of the week. Last weekend, el pasado fin de semana, and so forth. When? pueden construir una oración con esto, indicando que era un inicio, digamos, de alguna o una referencia de tiempo pasada. When I was 2, cuando tenía 2 años. When I was a child, cuando era niño. Todas estas son referencias de tiempo que ayudan al simple past. Entonces, cualquier oración que hagan, es preferible que sí usen una de estas referencias de tiempo. Pero ojo, si usamos la referencia de tiempo yesterday, por ejemplo, dentro de una conversación, obviamente, tal vez solo una vez se ha de mencionar esta referencia de tiempo. For example, in a conversation, I say, for example, what did you do yesterday? And the person says, oh, yesterday I went to the movies, I cooked lunch, and I went to bed early. And you? Oh, me? I visited my friends, I went to the park, and I played basketball. Noten que he usado solamente una vez yesterday. Y tal vez en una respuesta más, no más, porque ya está dentro de toda la conversación. Entonces ese yesterday asumió la fecha de todo el contenido de la conversación como la referencia de tiempo para toda la conversación. No es necesario que digamos, what did you do yesterday? Yesterday I went to the beach. And you? Yesterday I visited my friends. And you? Yesterday, no. Obviously, once, como en la realidad no vamos a usar una y otra vez la referencia de tiempo. Pero si inventamos una oración, pongámosle una referencia de tiempo. Si a eso le inventamos otra oración con otra referencia de tiempo, perfect. So, for example, I played basketball yesterday. Period. Last week, I visited my mother. Period. 2 years ago, ya son diferentes referencias de tiempo, diferentes ideas. En ese caso, up to you. So, for example, here, what did they do last week? What did they do last week? Look at the picture. Picture 1, construct, build. Picture 2, go shopping, or etc. I don't know, many ideas here we have for go shopping. Or maybe you can say, go to the supermarket. And here you can say, for example, drive, go to school, go to work. I don't know. And here you can say, for instance, you can say paint, decorate, I don't know. And here you can say cook, or you can say maybe bake. It depends on you. It depends on you. So now let's practice one. What did they do last week? Last week, la semana pasada. What did they do last week? El verbo principal, como ustedes pueden ver, es do. ¿Qué hicieron? What did they do? Okay. What did they do last week? Did es un auxiliar que simplemente nos indica que es pasado. What they do last week. And the time reference, la semana pasada. What did they do last week? Now let's answer the questions. Okay. What did he do last week? Okay. What did he do last week? Ahora ya tenemos que ver. Vamos a ver un verbo regular o irregular. What did he do last week? He built a house. He built a house. Él construyó una casa. Built. Regular or irregular. ¿Este es regular o irregular? Es irregular porque no tiene ed. Okay. He built a house. Now, another form. What did she do last week? What did she do last week? She went shopping. She went shopping. This is irregular. The present is go. She went shopping. Next question. What did he do last week? Okay, ideas. Maybe he drove his car. Regular or irregular? This is irregular. The verb in the present is drive. He drove his car. Okay, good. Next question. Next example. What did he do last week? Look, what did he do last week? Ideas, please. He painted the wall. Is this a regular verb? Yes, sir. This is a regular verb. He painted the wall. Okay, let's continue. He painted the wall. Now, what did he do last week? Look, ideas, please. What did he do last week?
He
Yes, sir.
cooked.
He cooked, probably. Yes, he cooked a cake. He baked a cake. Regular or irregular? Regular. The verb is bake. Para los regulares uno se da cuenta fácil, ¿no? Bake, bake. This is the verb, hornear, bake. Obviously, you can say he cooked a cake, no problem. He cooked a cake. Okay. What did they do last night? Final examples. Okay. What did he do last night? What did she do last night? Excuse me. What did she do last night? Anoche. She ate chocolate. Regular, irregular. Irregular. The verb is eat. She ate chocolate. Okay, now let's continue. One more. What did he do last night? Okay, the verb is leer. How do you say leer in English?
Read.
Read. Read, excellent. Do you think it is regular or irregular? She read a nice book, or he read a nice book. Excuse me, he read a nice book. It is irregular. The present is read. The past is read. Solo la pronunciación, este es un único caso. Solo la pronunciación cambia, como el color rojo. Read, present, read, past. That's all. Es un casito excepcional. He read a nice book. Question. What did he do last night? Last night, anoche. What is the verb? What is the verb? Hacer la tarea.
Work.
Do homework. Do homework. Hacer la tarea. Do homework. What is the past of do? ¿Cuál es el pasado de do? He did homework. He did homework. Como verbo, el pasado do tiene irregular pasado did. No lo confundan, que el auxiliar es aparte. Este es el verbo hacer. El auxiliar es lo mismo. Por eso es que a veces confunde el auxiliar con el verbo en sí. Okay? Now, question. What did she do last night? What's the verb, please? No ideas? The verb is teach. Teach. Do you think teach is regular or irregular? It's not regular. She taught English. She taught English. Teach, taught, taught. Okay. What did he do last night? What's the verb? Volar. How do you say volar? Fly. Regular or irregular? What did he do last night? He flew. Irregular. Irregular. Okay, as I told you, y esto como repaso. The past simple has time expressions. Estas son las expresiones de tiempo nuevamente para el pasado. Repeat, please, if you can, after me. Last week, la semana pasada. Last September, septiembre pasado. Last night, anoche. Last year, el año pasado. Last Monday, el lunes pasado. Last weekend, el fin de semana pasado. Last month, el mes pasado. Last Christmas. Okay? Please, you read. Repeat after me. Last week. Last September.
Last September.
Last night.
Last night.
Last year.
Last year.
Last Monday.
Last Monday.
Monday,
Last weekend.
Last weekend.
Last month.
Last month.
month,
Last Christmas.
last Christmas,
Last Christmas.
La Navidad pasada. Okay. Ago. Expressions with ago.
Ago. Hace.
Ago. Hace. Hace. Okay. Please, after me, you can say. Repeat. 2 hours ago.
2 hours.
2 hours ago.
Como ya sabemos que ago es hace, no necesitamos más que ya no traducir, sino simplemente mentalizarnos el tiempo en nuestra mente. 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, hace 2 horas.
2 hours.
Ajá.
10 minutes ago,
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes,
10
5
minutes
years
ago.
ago,
5
5
years
years
ago,
ago.
5 years, 5 years ago, in
No.
2016, 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks
2
2
ago,
weeks ago.
3 days ago,
3
3
days.
Days
ago,
ago.
3 days ago, Saturday, right? A minute ago,
A minute
A
ago.
minute
ago,
ago.
hace un minuto. Half an hour ago,
Half
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 an
an
hour
hour
ago,
ago.
media hora atrás. 30 minutes ago.
30
2
minutes ago,
minutes ago.
Very good. And typical expressions. Estas sí son expresiones típicas. Repeat. Yesterday.
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 Yesterday morning.
Yesterday
morning.
morning.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday
yesterday afternoon,
afternoon.
Yesterday evening.
Yesterday.
Yesterday evening.
At midnight yesterday.
at
At
midnight,
midnight yesterday.
Ayer, medianoche. Right? So here you have. Y otras expresiones como when, while, and as. Cuando, mientras yo era chico, cuando yo era chico, which are not really good for now. Con lo que tenemos, lo dejamos ahí. Now, here we have sentence completion. Esto es un repaso nuevamente. Yesterday, mom. Yesterday, mom. What's the verb
Watch
here?
it.
Watched.
What?
Watched.
What?
watch,
Ok, a ver, ¿quién quiere hacer un ejemplo? Porque yo digo, yesterday mom watched TV and I, y ustedes inventen un verbo. Pueden hacerlo en el chat box, algunos, el que quiera puede decirlo levantando la mano y pidiendo la voz. Y hagan un verbo. For example, yesterday mom watched TV and I went to the park and I cooked dinner, for example, like that. Okay, go please.
I study English.
Okay, María del Pilar, what about you?
And I study English.
Studied
English.
English. Very good. Yesterday, mom watched TV and I studied English. Number two. Who can do number two, please? Nobody? Max, what about you?
last night my sister stayed
Stayed home. Continue,
Home.
continue.
Stay home.
But I, pero yo, but I.
Um,
Vocabulary. In this case, we need vocabulary. Para eso necesitamos recordar algunos verbos. The opposite. For example, last night my sister stayed home. Mi hermana se quedó en casa. But I
Work.
worked.
Work.
Okay, I worked. But I went to a party. Fui a una fiesta. Very good. Next, please. Number 3. Number 3. Who can do number 3, please?
My uncle. Fix my bike.
And I played. Last Sunday, my Uncle Freddy fix is reparar, repair. Go, please. Nobody? Voy a empezar a llamar Isabel. Isabel. No, Isabel? Isabel is not here? Okay, what about Bernardina? Last Sunday, my Uncle Freddy. Okay, last Sunday, my Uncle Freddy fixed my bike. Arregló mi bicicleta. I, any idea?
I helped.
Wow.
Puede ser.
Yeah, I helped him. I helped. Very good. Number 5. Last week, Dad. Now, what about you, Sandra, Rafaela?
Yes, teacher.
Read the sentence, please. Léela y si puedes, lee la oración y si puedes, aumentale algo.
Okay.
Yeah, last week that cleaned
Cleaned the house. Very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
the house. I cooked.
Yes, very good. I cooked. Exactly. Number 5, number 6. This was number 6. Sorry. Last month, my brother shopped. Shop, hacer compras. Comprar. Now, what about you, Nancy? No, Nancy?
Sí,
Nancy
aquí,
disappeared.
aquí,
Okay.
teacher.
Yes, go now.
Last month, my brother shopping,
Shopped.
shop for closet,
Clothes.
clothes.
And I?
I am a shopping.
Okay. Last month, el mes pasado, mi hermano compró ropas. ¿Qué hiciste tú el mes pasado? Si él compró ropas, tú invéntate cualquier cosa. Yo cociné, yo trabajé, yo viajé. Yo viajé, for example. And I?
And I am working.
And I worked. And I worked. No lo mezclemos con el verbo to be. No es necesario. No tiene ya nada que ver el verbo to be. And I worked. Yo trabajé. Good. That's good. Okay, next number, which is number 6 or 7. I don't know. What about you, Edwin? Edwin, what about you?
Hello.
Yes, hello, Edwin?
No veo el 7.
No, number 6. Number 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last year, my friend Susana visited a different country.
Okay.
And I traveled to Argentina.
Argentina. Very good. Number 7, Dania. 2 years ago,
2 years ago, my sister studied Excel. I learned English.
yes, I learned English. Yes, I learned English. Learn es un caso excepcional. ¿Ah? Learn tiene dos formas de pasado. Una es regular y otra irregular. Learn, learned, learned. ed. No problem. Very good. Now here, what happens? We will keep working. This is the pronunciation. Esta es la pronunciación de nuestros queridos verbos. Como les decía, la pronunciación es importante, pero no es completamente, ¿cómo les diría?, tan fundamental. Con la práctica se va logrando un mejor entrenamiento y lo que se pueda mejorar se hace con tiempo, con práctica. We have 3 forms of past pronunciation for the verbs. One of the pronunciation forms is t. The second is the. And the third is id. Listen, please, listen.
Simple past ed ending.
Okay, you have pronunciation. Tienen sonido, ¿verdad?
Part A. Listen and practice. Notice the pronunciation of ed. These verbs end in t.
Worked,
Worked,
watched,
watched,
These verbs end in d.
Cleaned. Stayed.
These verbs end in id.
invited, visited,
Okay, so to review, para repasar, voy a escribir acá en este espacio en blanco. Tengan en cuenta que todos los verbos en su pasado, los verbos regulares obviamente, se pronuncian t o d, no pronuncian ed. Voy a poner, por ejemplo, el verbo cook, el verbo look, que son parecidos. No digan cooked. No. You don't say looked. No, please. That's not good, ¿ok? Pero ¿cómo determinar a qué se refiere? Pero si digo, por ejemplo, el verbo start, sí, voy a repetir, voy a terminarlo con started. La regla es sencilla. Fíjense en estos dos sonidos, t and the. Si el verbo en su forma base termina en uno de estos dos sonidos, recién se añade este. No sé si me explico. Por ejemplo, part, que es partir, o depart, que es partir de viaje, depart. Fíjense que depart termina en t. ¿Ok? Entonces, como termina en uno de esos dos sonidos, sí se va a añadir la tercera pronunciación. Porque va a ser difícil decir, fíjense, con el primero sería depart to, impossible. Con el segundo sería depart to, igual, difícil de pronunciar, inexistente. Ahí sí, como termina en uno de estos dos sonidos, le vamos a añadir ed, departed. Son los únicos verbos que terminen en cualquiera de estos dos sonidos que añaden el ed. ¿Ok? Ed. Considerando lo que ustedes tienen acá, ¿cómo podrían clasificar los verbos que están ahí debajo? Cooked, exercised, listened, needed, shopped, waited. Okay, think about it. Piénsenlo, ¿dónde añadirían estos verbos? Cooked, 1, 2, or 3? Cooked.
1.
1.
One.
Okay.
Simple past ED endings. Listen
Part
and
A.
write these verbs
Listen
under the
and
correct
practice.
sounds. Notice the pronunciation of ED.
Okay.
Simple past Listen
ED
and write
endings.
these verbs under the correct
Part A.
sounds.
Okay, I have a
Listen
lot
and
of
Cooked.
practice.
mixture.
Notice the
Okay, so tengo sonidos mezclados. Tengo que hacer algo para esto, para evitar que se mezclen los ruidos. Okay. Okay, so cooked, correct. Cooked is number 1. Cooked. Okay. Exercised. Exercised.
Number 2.
Number 2. Correct. Exercised. Now, listened. Listened.
Number 2.
Number
Super.
2 again. Listened. Correct. Needed. Needed.
Number 3.
Number 3. Correct. Shopped. Shopped.
Number 1.
Number 1. Correct. And finally, waited. Waited.
Number 3.
3.
Number 3. Exactly. Cooked. Number 1. Exercised. Number 2. Listened. Number 2. Needed. Number 3. Shopped. Number 1. And waited. Number 3. What does it mean? As I was telling you, como les había dicho anteriormente. Busquemos los que tienen sonido final t or the. For example, needed. Need. El presente era need. Es uno de estos. Need. Por lo tanto, needed. Y tenemos wait. Wait.
Wait.
El presente, wait. Waited. Son los únicos que pertenecen a la tercera columna. Y los demás, los que recuerden, el presente del verbo cooked es cook. Es un sonido seco. Sordo, le decimos en inglés. Cook. Esos van a pertenecer siempre a la primera columna. Exercise es sonoro. Pertenece a la segunda. Listen pertenece a la segunda porque es sordo. Sonoro. Listened. Y finalmente, shop. Shop es sordo, pertenece a la primera. Shopped. Pero mejor, para no estar con esto de sordos, sonoros, la práctica. La práctica nos ha de dar mucho más ejercicio a este respecto. Okay.
pronunciation of
Listened.
ED.
Needed.
These verbs end in
Shopped. Waited.
Worked. Watched.
Okay.
Listen and write these verbs under the correct sounds.
Cooked. Exercised. Listened. Needed. Shopped.
Okay.
Waited.
Now we are going to work with the chat box. Vamos a trabajar con el chat box. Type the examples in the chat box, please. Look, here you have
Listen and write
one
these verbs
sentence.
under the correct sounds.
Cooked.
Excuse me, please, Nisha. I'm going to eliminate sound. Good. Now, which one is correct? Number 1. First or second?
Second.
Second.
The second. Correct. This is correct. Please. Laura looked at the man carefully. Next, number 2.
Exercised. Listened. Needed.
Which one is correct?
Shopped. Waited.
First or second?
First.
Listen and write these verbs under the correct
Yes.
sounds.
The correct form is first. Wanted. It's not possible to write another. Yes, good. Number 3, copy the sentence in the chat box. Copy the correct sentence in the chat box. Copien
Cooked.
la oración correcta en el
Exercised.
chat box.
Listened. Needed. Shopped. Waited.
Second.
Second, helped.
Listen and write these verbs
Number
under the
4.
correct sounds.
Cooked.
Which is correct? The
Exercised.
first or the second exercise?
Listened.
Second.
Needed. Shopped.
Yes, correct.
Waited.
Second. Number 5. Which is
Listen
correct?
and write these verbs under the correct sounds.
Cooked.
First. First.
The first, correct. The first is right, not the second.
Exercised. Listened.
Number 6.
Needed. Shopped. Waited.
Second.
The second,
Listen and write these verbs.
correct. I saw invited, correct. Everybody is correct.
Verbs under the correct sounds.
Number 7.
Cooked. Exercised.
Try. Second.
Second.
Melanie tried to open the box. The second, correct.
Okay.
So I have these ideas. Helped, washed, studied, invited, and tried.
Mhm.
Listened. Needed. Shopped.
Which one is correct?
Waited.
First.
The first, correct. Solved, solved.
Listen and write these verbs under the correct sounds.
Cooked.
Second.
Exercised.
The second.
Listened. Needed.
Finally, number 10.
Shopped. Waited.
First.
The first,
Listen and write these
correct.
verbs under the correct sounds.
Cooked. Exercised.
Now, please, we will do
Listened.
another activity.
Needed.
Find the odd man out.
Shop.
Excuse me, I have to share the presentation again. Okay, here you are. What is the odd man out? Find the odd man out. Do you know what the odd man out is? The odd man out is the different one. For example, I'm going to write one number here. Listened, ordered, and did. Which is the odd man out? Which is not similar? This is not similar because listened and ordered are regular verbs, and did is irregular. Okay? Number 2. Which is the odd man out?
Understood?
Understood. Correct. Understood is the odd man out because waited and helped are regular verbs.
Call.
Call.
Why? Why is call different?
Call.
Because call is present and opened and closed are past forms.
Good.
Good, sí. Eso está mal.
Goat.
Go.
Why? Because go,
Mhm.
Mal escrito,
the
¿no?
past of go is went.
O es mal
Went.
escrito.
Está mal escrito. Exactly. Number 5.
Run it.
Which is incorrect, which is the odd man out?
Sí, yeah.
1, 2, or 3?
3.
3. The past tense of run is run with A. The past of run is run. Watched and solved are correct. Number 6.
Oh. Hated.
Hate.
Hated, liked, loved.
Hated.
Why?
Hate.
Okay. Liked,
El love están bien escritos. creo.
hated, loved. Los 3 están bien escritos. Pero el único que se pronuncia con ed es el del medio. Hated. Los demás no se pronuncian la ed. Liked,
Oh,
loved.
yeah.
En cambio, el del medio es hated.
Hate.
Hated. Number 7.
When.
Went, irregular. Correct.
Going.
Sold,
Said.
sold. Porque el pasado de sell es sold. Sold. This is irregular. Number 9.
Is, was,
Is.
Is.
Is, because this is present and this is past.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, finally,
which,
Celebrate.
celebrate.
past, present. Wish is the
Wish.
correct answer. Wish is the odd man out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start from here again. Please, wait a minute. Excuse me for 1 minute, please. Okay, here you are. Okay, here we will do some more exercises. Thank you for waiting. Okay, good. Again, please. Good. Now, there you are. Here you have this presentation. Now you will see some examples of the simple past. Are they okay? Are they good or bad? True or false? Todos están correctos. ¿Verdadero o falso? True or false? I called my friend yesterday. Correct? Correct. True or false?
True.
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 True. I called my friend yesterday. True. ¿Está correcto?
False.
Falso.
False.
False. False.
False.
All of them are correct. Todos están correctos. ¿Verdadero o falso? The problem is call.
Sí.
Call is present and yesterday is past. Consequently, this is not good. Right? Okay, second example. This sentence is correct. True or false?
True.
True. False.
True.
False. Oh. Ah.
False. No está correcto. Because studied is with IED. Is with IED. Okay. Number 3. We waited for the bus. We waited for the bus. This example is correct. True or false?
Oh. True.
True. We waited for the bus. Esperamos al bus. Number 4. They cleaned the house. It is correct. True or false?
True.
False. False.
False.
Clean está mal.
Yeah. Cleaned. The problem is the verb cleaned. N-E-D. Number 5. My sister played football. Correct. True or false?
False.
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 False. Because
Verbo.
we say
Verbo.
the verb played is with Y. Played. Next, number 6. My mother cooked fish. Correct. True or false?
False.
False. False. Because
Verb.
the verb cook is C-O-O-K-E-D. Right? They answered the questions. Correct.
No.
True.
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 Claudia rested under a tree.
True.
True. It's correct. Number 9 is correct. True or false?
False.
False. False. Si fuera en presente tendría que ser travels to Oruro. Si fuera en pasado tendría que ser traveled to Oruro. So in any form, this is correct. False. Number 10. This sentence is correct. True or false?
True. False.
False. False.
The verb.
False, because it says here, it rains. Rains is present.
Rain.
And yesterday is past. Okay, please now write 5 things and 5 things you did and 5 things you didn't do last weekend. Use the chat box. Okay, write 5 things you did and 5 things you didn't do last weekend. Como no vamos a perder mucho tiempo, escriban 5 cosas que hayan hecho y no hecho la semana pasada. Háganlo en el chat box. Okay. 5 things you did and 5 things you didn't do. 5 things you did and 5 things you didn't do. Pero como son 10 oraciones, solo quiero 5 que hayan y que no hayan hecho el pasado fin de semana. Okay. Write your answers in the chat box. Háganlo en el chat box que voy a estar mirando para calificar. Examples. For example, I watched a movie last weekend. I didn't clean my house and I didn't do homework. You have good examples here. I cooked lunch, but I didn't wash the dishes. Esta es una oración compuesta, combinada. Vale por 2. I cooked lunch, but I didn't wash the dishes. Obviously, you can use the connectors. Pueden utilizar los conectores and y. You can use the connector but, pero, etc. Okay? So, move on, please. For example, I didn't read English, negative, but I studied Excel, affirmative. Okay. Okay, here you have the examples. Okay, write your sentences in the chat box, please. Mientras ustedes escriben, yo voy a ir calificando a las personas que van escribiendo sus respuestas en el chat box. Participation counts. Mientras más rápido lo hagan, mejor. Thank you. I played soccer last weekend. Okay, I am waiting. Okay, I played tennis with my boyfriend. Very good. Hay una observación para Max. I didn't cook last night.
Oh, teacher. Okay.
Yes. What last week?
Play también, ¿no? Foot.
Yes. Another observation for Edwin. Inmediatamente estoy escribiendo las observaciones. Nine. Ajá. For Daisy, another observation. Una observación para Daisy. I didn't work. Claudia. I didn't study the weekend, not cook on Saturday. I cleaned my house. I worked the previous week. I heard music. Well, this is a little point, a little remark for Claudia. Claudia, you say, I listened to music. I listened to music. This is the correct form. Okay, Claudia. Garden. Yes. I didn't cook. Mary, I didn't read English, but I played football. Mary, one little observation. Es bueno hacer una pequeña observación. Mary, English is with capital. Todos los idiomas, nacionalidades con mayúsculas. I didn't read English. Es un error mínimo. Okay. Jonathan. Jonathan says, I ate because but I felt bad. Very good sentence, interesting. I went to the dentist last night. Preferably last night. No decimos usualmente the last night. Karen, last night y not the last night. Karen. Excellent. Very good. Isabel, I didn't cook, Isabel. I didn't cook. Si usamos el auxiliar, ya el verbo vuelve a su forma simple. I didn't cook. I played volleyball, correct. I didn't work out. I didn't work out. Entonces ahí sería I didn't work out. Or I didn't work out. Sería la forma correcta. I didn't work out for Isabel. Very good. I watched TV last Sunday. Daisy, very good. Daisy, I did yoga to be calm. Fatima, very good sentence. Yes. I did yoga to be calm. Nancy, I didn't work last weekend. I didn't work last weekend. I didn't dance, but I studied English. Perfect. I didn't watch TV. Okay. So pay attention to my correction. Esta es mi corrección. I didn't watch TV. Porque como estamos usando ya el auxiliar, el verbo lo dejamos en I didn't watch. Wow, we have a lot. Gabriel, I didn't do exercise. Gabriel, very good. Solo una pequeña corrección en exercise. Gabriel. Exercise, el spelling, ¿no? La forma de escribir. Okay, very good. Sandra, I didn't run. Sandra, I didn't run. Porque como usamos el auxiliar, entonces no necesitamos ya el verbo ponerlo en forma pasada. I didn't run. That's all. I didn't run. I did not run. Very good. Very good. I have a lot of sentences. Congratulations. A ver, vamos a repasar aquí. I did not cook. I didn't swim for Daisy. I didn't swim last weekend. Edwin, I didn't make dinner yesterday. Aparte de que make es un verbo irregular. Tampoco podemos ponerle ed. I didn't make dinner yesterday. I walked, but I didn't cook. Mary Nina, okay. On Sunday, I went out to ride a bike. Fatima, good. Karen, I did not travel to Santa Cruz because it's very dangerous the last year. I worked, but I did not study last weekend. I cooked breakfast. I learned human rights. Wow, good. I didn't work last Sunday. I didn't work. Sergio, I didn't work in the office. I didn't work. Worked, no. No va porque estamos usando ya el auxiliar. Entonces sería I didn't work. Y listo. I didn't work in the office, but I played. Thank you very much. Very good. Yo me mantengo el chat ahí guardadito para continuar. Okay, very good. Thank you. Exactly. Good. Now, they, what is the correct form of this sentence? They yeah, very good. Sigo recibiendo buenas oraciones. Okay, very good. Stop, please. Hasta ahí nos detenemos. Thank you, thank you. Y voy a también detener la presentación porque tengo ya bastante. Very good. Hasta ahí hemos hecho un repaso del simple past. Ahora debo referirme a otra. Pues tenía preparado una canción, pero no vamos a poder hacerla. Okay, very good. Wait a minute, please. Give me 1 minute. Okay, very good. Okay, together we are going to do one exercise. Ahora juntos vamos a hacer un ejercicio en el cual tengo que compartir mi pantalla de manera reducida. Okay, please pay attention to this and you give me your suggestions. Okay, the past simple will be here. It's an animated film and you will see here the screen. Okay, here you will work with me. Trabajen conmigo. You will watch a video. Vamos a ver un video en el cual tenemos que colaborar entre todos y ver cuánto podemos hacer juntos. Okay. Here you are. Do you all watch my screen? ¿Todos pueden ver la pantalla?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, very good, very good. Estoy compartiendo. Okay, good. Okay. Wait. We are going to review this again. Good. Now, again. What happened? What happened? He, look at the sentence. Fíjense la oración de ahí arriba. He didn't stop the lift. The lift is the elevator, el ascensor. He didn't stop the lift. Select the right answer. Elijan la respuesta correcta. He didn't stop. He didn't stopped. He stopped or he stopped the lift. Which is correct? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
1.
Number 1, teacher.
Number 1.
Number
Yes.
1.
¿Y por qué no? He stopped. Porque no detuvo el ascensor, ¿no es cierto? He stopped the lift. No. He didn't stop. Correct. Bingo. Correct sentence. Continue. Excuse me, I have to clean publicity. The girl didn't catch, didn't caught, didn't catch, or catched her balloon. Balloon is global. Which is correct? The girl didn't catch, didn't caught, didn't catch, or catched her balloon. Which is correct? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Three, teacher.
Three.
One.
Three.
3.
Three.
Number
One.
3. No lo atrapó. Correct. Bingo. Continue, please. He walked past the girl. Walk past the girl es pasarse por donde la chica. He walked past the girl. He walked past the girl. He walking past the girl, or he walked past the girl. 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Two.
Two. Number two, teacher.
Number 2. Correct. The shopping cart away from the car. Roll away is rodar, alejarse rodando. Shopping cart is carrito de compras. The shopping cart roll away, rolled away, rolled away, or rolling away. Which is the correct?
Three.
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 Correct. The shopping cart roll away is alejarse rodando. Leaflet is volante. The woman offered a leaflet. La mujer le ofreció un volante. He didn't take it, didn't took, didn't take it, or didn't take. Which is correct in your opinion?
Four.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Correct. He didn't take. Didn't taken. Taken es el pasado participio, no puede entrar. Didn't took. Didn't is past. Took is past. No se puede usar dos pasados. Didn't take it no existe. An old woman, 1, grabbed his arm. Grab is the verb agarrar, sostener, coger. Grabbed his arm, 1, grabbing his arm, 2, grabbed his arm, 3, or grabbed his arm, 4.
One.
Number 1. No, because when a verb is short, cuando un verbo es corto, repite, y si termina en consonante, repite la consonante. Grabbed his arm. Continue. Put the words in order. You have a sentence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Lady, old, he, the, helped. What is the correct order of the sentences? Obviously, he is at the beginning. He helped. Okay. He helped
The old
the
lady.
old lady. Correct. He helped the old lady. Correct order, please. They, subject,
Didn't walk fast.
negative.
Work fast.
They didn't walk fast. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. the man A, 1, see the car. 2, the man saw the car. The man seed the car, or the man seen the car. Which is correct?
Three.
3.
So,
Number 3, teacher.
Number 3.
3.
Majority, number 3.
number 2.
Okay. Number 2, who said number 2? ¿Quién dijo number 2?
I,
Edwin?
Sergio.
Sergio, number 2. You are right. See is an irregular verb. The past tense of see is saw. This is not a regular verb. Thank you, Sergio. Correct the sentence, please.
The stopped.
The stop is a verb. Necesitamos un sujeto.
Car.
The car.
Car.
Stopped.
The
The
car
car
purple.
stopped.
Purple.
The car purple.
The car is purple.
Stop it.
Siempre
the
el
purple car
adjetivo va a ir
stopped.
adelante. The purple car.
Car.
The purple car stopped. Stop.
Yes, this is the correct order for adjectives, please. The purple car
Adjective.
stopped. Correct.
Stop it.
Okay. Arrange the sentence, please. Capital, mayúscula, capital.
They.
Lady.
The lady,
Man.
the lady man, no, man is at the end. Man va al final.
The old lady. Old lady.
The old
The old
lady, la
lady.
viejecita.
Lady.
Thank it.
Thanked, verb,
Thank
agradecer.
the man.
The man.
The man.
The man.
The old lady thanked the man. Is this correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yes, correct. He looked at his hand. Mirar su mano. He looked at his hand. He looking at his hand. He looking at his hand, or he looked at his hand.
Four. Number 4.
4. Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1. No, because he look, si fuera en presente sería he looks at his hand. Él mira su mano. Pero si fuera he looks at his hand sería él mira su mano habitualmente. Pero acá queríamos decir que él vio su mano. Past, yes, he looked at his hand. He gave the balloon to the girl. Le dio el globo a la niña. Give 1, given 2, gave 3, give 3. Give is present. I think give is not possible. No puede ser give porque tendría que ser he gives. Él le da, pero como costumbre. Necesitamos un pasado. What's the past tense of give?
1.
1. 3. 1 or 3?
1.
1.
3.
No,
3.
sorry.
3.
The past tense of give is gave. Necesitamos la lista, ¿no es cierto? Okay. Order the sentence, please.
The word. No.
He, capital, mayúscula, capital. Verb.
Clean.
He cleaned. He cleaned.
Part of the beach.
He cleaned part of the beach. Is this your idea?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Correct. It was a good idea. Subject. Subject. He. Verb. Verb. He
Played
played.
With
With
his children.
With.
his
With
children.
children.
Yes, correct. He played with his children. What is the correct order? Subject, he. Verb,
Can change
he changed. And
completely.
obviously, completely. Your score, our score is 81. Very good. Well, with this, we have finished our session today. Espero que les haya sido útil el haber repasado con los gráficos, un poquito de video y las explicaciones que teníamos. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Cancel your cameras. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming. Thanks. Bye bye.